What's up, guys? CW751 here, and I'm making a video again because I got the flip back to working. And today I'm making a video of my first WWE live event experience, in which my first show was in 2011, September 5th, Raw. And why I'm doing this video is because I got tickets to a Raw house show. See, I can't exactly see what y'all can see, so I'm sorry this flip doesn't focus at all. But my Raw ticket, or my house show tickets, and I'm section 105 for nationwide, January 19th, a week before the Royal Rumble. But section 105, row A, seat 1 and 2. So we're the Shield Center. And I did this just because I'm pumped for the house show, and I just thought I'd make a video of something. But, yeah, basically this, what was I going to try to say? But, yeah, I just wanted to make this experience because I went that first show, and it's the only show I've been to, and I just love it. The atmosphere is amazing. I mean, yeah, so, but if you live in the Columbus area and are going to this show, hit me up. Maybe we could do me by like the merch stand or something like that, because definitely the first thing I do when I get in the doors, I'm going to the merch stand, picking me up a Shield shirt. So I'm wearing my Daniel Bryan Respect the Beard t-shirt there, but I'm gonna pick me up a Shield t-shirt and a program for sure, and then maybe 2 more shirts, and I'm gonna pick up 2 shirts definitely, because I can probably get my mom to buy me one, and I'm gonna buy one with my Christmas money. And I'm definitely gonna get like the Daniel Bryan Yes towel, and possibly the CM Punk hand wraps, just because that's awesome. But yeah. Sorry if there's gonna be a bunch of like yeah, I'm trying to just go off. And this definitely is not gonna be as good a quality as the one I would have uploaded off my phone would have been, but oh, almost picked off by Northwestern. Sorry, watching the Northwestern Michigan game. But y'all don't care about that. But yeah, my phone. Now there's stuff I can actually get to show people. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I just want to share a live event experience. But if there is a signing, I'm hoping there is, because I've heard of a bunch of signings before house shows. So I'm hoping there is one. So, but yeah. So my first event was Raw 2011. I wore my CM Punk Best in the World t-shirt, the one he wore at Money in the Bank, but not that one because it didn't have the Chicago and date on it. But the one that came out for pre-order, I ordered it as soon as it went on pre-order, so I got it like in a week. So I wore that there, and I got there I waited about an hour and a half, or an hour and 45 minutes, or no. I waited about 45 minutes, and before I got in there. I get in, the first thing I do, hit the merch stand, buy the Zack Ryder shirt, because it was the first authentic Zack Ryder shirt. I was pumped for it. And I bought my program and a broski headband, which came with this Zack Ryder sign thing, which my cat messed up. But I shouldn't have left it on the floor like no mess. But yeah, so I got those. Got those. My brother went to change his shirt because he had like just a black t-shirt on. He went to change it, put on his Randy Orton shirt he'd bought there. And oh dang, this got folded like a mug. But and my mom went and found the cups, because I told her the one thing I'm getting is a cup, which I'm getting one again. So I've got to get my program cup, the 2 things I need in case I don't go to an event later in the year. Here's my stub from the show. I have another one, but it's in some makeshift plaque I made for my first show. I think I'm gonna do it for a house show, my first house show too. But yeah, so I had 3. Does this have anything presents? No, it just has stars on it. This is Kmart Presents WWE Monday Night Raw. Y'all seen these? Now this is WWE this said WWE.com. The others say hashtag WWE Columbus, and these just have like some Facebook stuff on it. These have like BlackBerry. Just how times change in a matter of a couple of years. $47 seat. Or what were these, like 50? Oh, these were the $50 seats. Not bad. But I got row. I got row P compared to row A. What a deal. And these were only $8. $8 cheaper. $8 cheaper. See, I'd seat 11, 10, 11, 12, or 9, 10, 11. I don't remember. I think it was 10, 11, 12. I have seats 1, 2 for this one because I want to see the Shield entrance up close. This was 103. And there's 104. Oh, so 104 is the one everybody sees on TV. 105, you partially see them. Okay, because I never realized that. But yeah, I always thought it was in like 102. But I guess I haven't checked the stub in a while. You know what? I'll do it for the sake of my anxiousness. Well, I was going to show you what my view from that show looked like, but yeah, we'll see 10, 11, 12 by the way. But I guess I don't have to. And here's the plaque I made with the ticket at the bottom, my view, the WWE sign, and then the commentators. That was Scott Stanford and somebody, because Stanford was on Z Tree Long Island Story, so I thought I had to throw him in there. Yeah, my makeshift plaque. I just printed out these pictures on just cheap printing paper. Not even photo paper, but like just regular paper. And you can see that's uneven. I mean, you can barely see Stanford because these were taken with my phone, or my brother's phone or something like that. But yeah, and I'm going to get the picture, or next time I go to a Raw, I'm getting it with the Raw apron, not Superstars. They changed that thing fast, boy. But, so yeah. But, so there was my plaque from that show. And the first match we saw, it was a dark match. It was it was Drew McIntyre versus Primo. I remember that one pretty well, actually, because I remember, this is the one move I remember, like, the best. Excuse me. But it was Drew McIntyre hit the Future Shock DDT real close to the ropes, because I thought it was going to be like, it was going to go on a little while longer, and it was going to be a rope break, but no. McIntyre won off of it. And, but I had to pull it up on my Facebook in case you couldn't see real close. Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, but you can barely faintly see that. That's where I sat for my first show, and I'm going to sit 10 times better seats this time because I pre-saled these because I wanted to make sure I had good seats. And the reason I picked these over rinks, one thing I hate is I could probably, if it would have been a regular show, I'd have gone for the ringside seats. But house shows, they do the VIP experience where it costs $600 and you get to meet a wrestler. I don't have $600 to spend on 2 tickets. No. And the problem is, me being 14, only cool thing is I get to grow a beard. And I get bit for that even. But I have to take a parent with me, and it's 2 tickets. If it was just me, you had to ask for 1 VIP seat for Christmas. But no, I need 2. And my parents wouldn't have gone out and spent $1,200 on seats for a non-televised show. That wasn't going to happen. But all in all, they're going to end up paying that though when I take my WrestleMania trip. They said they would take me to 1 WrestleMania. Which I'm hoping it goes to Orlando so I can hit up the Performance Center there too. And the NXT taping. Because I definitely want to see an NXT taping. And I want to go to the Performance Center and just like tour it. Because just, it looks amazing. But back to the show. We went to, there was a Superstars match and it was, I want to say, it was Mason Ryan versus JTG. Mason Ryan won. I don't really remember anything else from that match. The Monday Night Raw starts off. I've got it pulled up here just because I barely, some of this, I don't remember the order at all. And there's some crap I didn't remember. I know I should remember my first, but I mean, it wasn't like a big pay-per-view or something like that. My memory fades real easy when I don't go back to other shows. So, shut up, cat. But, the show starts off with Punk, Triple H, and Kevin Nash. Which I totally forget this some of the time. I saw Kevin Nash live. And I'm pretty sure I saw him get fired. I think that was... Why don't I just read the notes they put? Oh no, it wasn't when he got fired. Take that back. Try it. Sorry, I had to yell at my cat there. Get out. Hey. You out. I'm sorry. I'm not recutting this video though for that. But, yeah, that happened. And first match was Air Boom versus Jinder Mahal and Khali. Mahal and what was I gonna say? Air Boom's pyro was the only pyro we got that night, which made me mad. I was really ticked off because I wanted the Raw opening pyro. But whatever. What am I gonna do now? But see, I'm gonna get a butt. Air Boom won with Shooting Star Press, I believe. Yeah. So I don't even remember I saw that. Then Kelly comes out and they like are promoting her Maxim that just were like about to come out. And yeah, I got that because my brother had a subscription at that time and I took that one from him. It was Beth Phoenix versus Eve Torres in a #1 contendership. Beth Phoenix ended up winning the match. R-Truth versus CM Punk. There was me and a bunch of Punk fans on the other side of us. We were all marking out, yelling Colt Cabana through some of the match, and then Punk had Truth on the top rope, he was on the second rope. We all started chanting Pepsi Plunge. Sadly didn't happen. But Punk ended up hitting the GTS and winning. David Otunga and McGillicuddy came out, tried to cut a promo on Jerry Lawler. Jerry Lawler says, no. Earlier in the night though, I saw when the announcers come out, Jerry Lawler came out in the ring tower. I was like, if he has a tag team match that's with McGillicuddy and Otunga, I'd laugh if his partner was Zack Ryder, just because me hoping Zack Ryder found a way onto this show. Boy, would that have been funny. He says, my partner for tonight has more charisma in his little finger than you two have all put together. Show's promo, it's Zack Ryder, it's footage from Zack Ryder's YouTube show. Mark I am, I put my headband on, and I take my sign out that reads, Zack Ryder equals YouTube views. So, I mark out, everybody around me is dead quiet. I'm marking out. These little kids were like, who is this? I was like, you shut your mouth right now and don't even come to another show. No, I didn't do that, but I saw a video from somebody, they're talking about their experience, and they were like, "This is why I don't like kids, because they just go through some of their voices go through you, and it kills me. Like, I can't stand some little kids' voices. And these kids' voices went through you. It was annoying. But, what did I say? But yeah, Zack Ryder got the win with the Rough Rider. Randy Orton versus Heath Slater. I tried to get that. I hate you, Heath Slater. Even though I'm a big Heath Slater fan, I tried to get that. I mean, I love any wrestler that's redheaded. It has red hair. Is a redhead. Because, I mean, it's not that often I come across people that are. So when I see like Sheamus and Slater, I instantly mark out. So what did I tried to get it though, because it was a funny thing going around at the time. The one thing ended up everywhere. Stevie Breach recopied it, and he got a reaction out of Slater. But the Stevie Breach was front row. That's why. If I'd have been front row, I could have got the reaction. Because I was just sitting there in the middle of the match, nobody's doing anything. I was like, I hate you, Heath Slater. But my voice isn't loud enough for that. But I did, and it was funny. Because there was a dude in front of me he's like in his, he was like 20s, he was in his early 20s, late teens. And I was talking to him the whole time, like during commercials and the beginning, or before the show started. And like in between the match, or in between the dark, or even during the dark show, or dark match, and Superstars match, I couldn't care less about either of those. Like, yeah, but he was cool because he was just like talking to me because he'd been going since his mom was with him, because like she'd been taking him since he was like little. So I mean, it was, for them it was awesome. And then we had the 8-man tag match. It was I just noticed we had an 8-man tag match than that tag match. But the 8-man tag did make it on the Best of 2011 magazine, so that was awesome. My brother bought that for me for Christmas, and I remember just looking through, and I was like going to the September section, seeing if it was in that Raw, and I was like, yes. Because I remember saying if I ever met any of these guys, I was getting them to sign the program first, then this. But, yeah. It was, the tag team match was Jack Swagger, Wade Barrett, Dolph Ziggler, and Christian, which I saw Christian, Dolph Ziggler, and Kevin Nash. And then it was Sheamus. I saw Sheamus live. So I saw my two gingers live. Sheamus, John Cena. Sheamus, John Cena. Alex Riley. John Morrison. So I saw John Morrison live too before he left. Gee, it's weird to think it's almost going to be 2 years since John Morrison's been gone. But, yeah. John Morrison. Cena, I think, hit the AA on Swagger or whatever and got the win. Oh, no. It was Swagger went for his ankle lock. It was counted into the STFU. He tapped. But, yeah, so that was that show. We were supposed to get a dark match of Triple Threat for Del Rio's title against him and Cena and Punk, but it never happened. I was pissed. But then Punk comes around, high-fiving all the fans. And then that one section, you know, where Del Rio came out and you saw where he was when he came out with his car. My friends were on that section. So I bolted over there because, I mean, I thought he was going to, like, because there was stuff elevated to it. So I was like, maybe he'll come around. Because I had a Sharpie in my shirt ready to get signed. Because my shirt was brand freaking new. I wore it that time. And if he signed it, never would have wore it again. But then they all just died down, like they start walking away after he turns back in there. But I was like, Punk, come on, I love you. He comes back outside the thing after security told him, get back inside. Punk comes back out after security, like, turns for a second. Here, he's like, he walks out, turns to me, gives me this shit-eating grin. He's just like, waves at me. He's just like, and then walks back in there. I was like, I wish I had a smartphone. But if I'd had my flip with, because I was recording some of the stuff and I don't have any of the videos, they all got deleted. Like, just something happened where they all got deleted. Because I, like, filmed the intro, because I thought there was going to be pyro. But, hold up. But, I just remember, that's something that I will always remember from that show. Is just CM Punk coming out, back out, turning to me, just giving me that smirk, like, waving, and then running back in there. Because he ran out, like, you know, he'd run. He almost, like, backpedaled. He was like, then ran back into the curtain. And that's just going to be the coolest moment of my life ever. To the day I hope I become a wrestler, like, my goal in life is not to make it on the WWE, well, it is to make it on the WWE stage, but before that is to get on the Art of Wrestling. I know that sounds like a stupid goal, but that is my goal in life, is to make it on the Art of Wrestling podcast. And that's going to be the story I tell Cole Cabana. It's like, my first show, Punk ran back out there. All my friends left me. He comes back out real quick, gives me a grin, waves to me, and runs back in. Like, that's just something. See, CM Punk can be a real dick at times. But he can also make kids. Because he had to know I wasn't, like, older than 13. Or I might have been, like, 13. You couldn't have told back then. You can't tell I'm 14 now, really. Well, I mean, my facial wise, I don't know. Not many people think I'm 14. My height kind of gives it away, though. But he must have known that, like, that was my first show or something, or just something, because I felt it. He genuinely wanted to make my life and do that. Like, he didn't have to sign my shirt, because I really, in all honesty, I think I left the pen, to be honest. I think I left my Sharpie at my seat. And I think, I mean, I wanted to wear that shirt more, so I didn't know if I wanted to get it signed, so, I mean, and I think that's kind of better that he did what he did. I mean, it just still gives me chills thinking about it. And that's why I will always love Punk. And, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about, the most monumental thing that happened at that show. So it goes to commercial, and they do those, I think John Carl from Podswoggle, or who worked for Creative and went on Podswoggle, he called them the Forever videos, I'm not 100% sure. But I think he called them that, and, it's when they, like, it was like the Jeff Hardy Rooftops video and all that stuff. Yeah, those. They were showing one of those. They showed WrestleMania, the 27 DVD commercial. That's pretty close. Sorry, I'm watching the Northwestern Michigan game. But then it went dark for like a couple of seconds to the point where I could turn to the guy in front of me who was cool, and we both looked at each other like, what? I mean, he's been to shows. He said, I never really. He was like, we either come from back from break, or, and he was like, that's just usually what it does. I was like, it can't be that. Like, it was too short of a break. Then I was like, what, are we gonna, like, go to live commercial feed or whatever? I was like, alright, they're probably just gonna show them those crappy Kmart commercials. No. Big starts the WWE Network commercial, the first one. It was like the start of the campaign. And I was like, and his mom was like, oh great, now all they're gonna do is just watch WWE 24/7. And my mom was like, yeah, I know. And I was like, I will be the first person to have this. I just spit. I was like, I will be the first person to have this. And to this day, Vince, you will have my money. Just give me my WWE network. I will be a supporter. Just give me the network. But I just had a fun time that show. Like, I definitely had fun. And Stevie Breach has said it with the SummerSlam WrestleMania videos, and I'm going to say it with just my experience to a regular WWE show. If I can encourage one person, if they're a fan, or they've ever been a fan, to go to a WWE show, do it. Because it is one of the best experiences a wrestling fan will ever have. I mean, watching it on TV, it's fun and all. But I hear people say all the time, why would I go to WrestleMania, sit in the 200 section, when I could watch it on TV with a better view and better... I was like, you could, but really, will you be in that atmosphere? Same thing people told me. They were like, I can watch this for free and probably have a better view than you do. I said, but you won't be in the atmosphere I was in. That was the greatest, probably the best atmosphere I was in. I was in an Ohio State game. I was in the Horseshoe during the game. Granted, it was a losing game, but I was in the Horseshoe during the game, and it didn't match to... I'm gonna look this up, but it just didn't match to it. Like, I'm sorry about this, but it just, the atmosphere at Nationwide was amazing. The Horseshoe, which holds 100 and some thousand. Ohio Stadium, it holds 102,000. Nationwide Arena holds 18,500 people. That's freaking... If you know anything about Ohio State, we're probably the most passionate fan base about football. And the wrestling fan base here sucks almost, but it was still, the atmosphere there was amazing to me. Maybe that's because of the fact that wrestling is my passion. I don't know. But yeah, that atmosphere was amazing. And I just never will trade that experience for anything. See, freaking, the Schottenstein Center holds more. I don't get why they don't go to the Schott. That's where the basketball plays their games. Okay, so for people who aren't from Columbus, Nationwide is the Blue Jackets, the national hockey, or the hockey team here. That's their home stadium, or arena, I should say. St. John's, or is it St. John's even? I've heard it, I think it used to be like St. John's or whatever. It's like the Value City Arena, the Schottenstein Center. It's the where we play our basketball and most of the concerts are held. Like, that's where every concert goes. There's some that come to Nationwide, but most are at the Schott. So, I mean, it holds like 300 more people. So, I don't know. Maybe it's because WWE ain't doing the best of business nowadays. But yeah, it used to be St. John's. That's why I got it. Because everybody I hear call it St. John's because that's how they knew it. But anyways, if I got so off topic, but if you can just go to one show. My reason for since 2006 was my parents never took me. if you're dying, or not if you're dying, but if you're really dying to go to a show, tell your parents that it'll be one of the best experiences they have as a parent. Because if you if you love WWE, they will, their best moment, like, or one of their best moments as a parent will be watching your reactions. That's what my mom said many times. Like, she hates wrestling with a passion almost. And I think Chris Benoit did it for her. She hated it in 2006, and I think Chris Benoit just did it. I mean, I think with, like, the PG, it's eased her a lot. Or it eased her a lot when I was, like, younger. Like, 8 and that stuff. 7. But, I wasn't even 7. So when I was, like, 8, it eased her a lot. But, like, I think to the point where it's, like, now it's blown off. But I remember her saying that, like, some of her best moments as a parent were, like, just watching me and my reactions to my first wrestling show. So, I mean, I hope I can convince just one person from this video to go to a wrestling show. Alright guys, it's CW Son 51 here. Take care.